Get ready to max out. Get it? Because it's the max out event finale event. Got a huge announcement today and a huge event that is going to be really fun to play. It's the max out finale. This is happening from Wednesday, November 27th at 10 a.m. to Sunday, December 1st at 8 p.m. local time. That transition between Thanksgiving to Christmas, it's gonna be a freaking great one. For starters, the event bonuses include an extra 5,000 XP for defeating raids, crazy, half hatch distance, and the remote raid pass limit will be increased to 10. Obviously, we got a big emphasis on eggs and on raids, which makes sense because it's the two most premium expensive items to use in Pokemon Go. No matter. We're also gonna have a brand new Pokemon debut. Galarian Corsola and Cursula coming to Pokemon Go for the first time ever. And shiny Galarian Corsola is coming out as well with the launch of this, which is super duper cool. This is what the shiny looks like. It's the same kind of like white vibe, but it's got a little bit of gray to it, which is cool. And then this is the normal one. And then during the event, Galarian Corsola will be hatching specifically from 7-kilometer eggs. And by using 50 candies, you can evolve your Galarian Corsola over to Cursula, which is gonna be a pure ghost type with a max CP of 3,463. So it could be useful, and it's obviously gonna be very cool. Hard to get because it's in 7-kilometer eggs only, and the shiny will be very rare. Speaking of rare shinies, I'm literally right now hunting in the 10-kilometer eggs, the shiny Toxel. So it's gonna be a very eggy holiday season, I guess. In the wild, during this event, we're gonna have Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, Skwovet, Wooloo, Phalanx, and possibly Hatenna, if you're lucky. So that generation of Pokemon. But Skwovet, Wooloo, and Phalanx all can be shiny, and Phalanx typically is in the raids. So it's kind of nice to see it in the wild and be able to hunt the shiny there. As for meta relevancy, nothing super crazy in the wild. The raids during this event will be exceptionally exciting, which is why we have the extra remote raid passes. In the 1-star raids, we're gonna have Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. 3-star raids, Galarian, Weezing, and Phalanx. In 5-star raids, there's a lot going on. We're gonna have Zacian, Zamazenta, Regieleki, and Regidrago. And then the mega raids will be Mega Altaria. Okay, let me talk about the tier 5 raids, because these are exciting. Zacian and Zamazenta, worth hunting. Zacian is ranked 36th in the Masters League, and is a pretty good fairy type attacker. And Regidrago and Regieleki are coming out shiny for the first time ever in Pokemon Go in the tier 5 raids, which is just funny, dude, because I think elite raids were completely taken out of the game, like as a whole. And these were elite raid exclusive Pokemon, and now we're just getting the shinies in regular tier 5 raids. So I don't know. They shouldn't have been in the elite raids. That's long ago. Here's the cool thing, though, about Regieleki and Regidrago, because they have no meta relevancy in the game. There's no use to them. They're kind of just there. They look very interesting. But the coolest part about them is that in the main series games, they aren't shiny locked. You can find shiny Regidrago and Regieleki in the main series games. So these shinies have been released before in the Pokemon universe because they're newer Pokemon. But the shiny charm in the main series game does not work on Regidrago and Regieleki. So if you want to get the shiny of these two, you have to use the soft reset method to get it, which your odds are 1 in 4,096. So for them to come to Pokemon Go to the tier 5 raids means they're gonna have 1 in 20 shiny odds. 1 in 20. That is much better than 1 in 4,096. So although in Pokemon Go, it's not the first time we're seeing these shiny Pokemon in the universe, it is definitely gonna be the easiest way in the world to get a shiny Regidrago or Regieleki in the whole franchise. So that's very cool. Obviously, it won't be the cheapest because we have to spend money on raid passes, but is what it is. That's gonna be great. Then we've got special 7-kilometer egg hatches. Again, we have Galarian Cursula in there, but there's also gonna be all the Galarian Pokemon that you can hatch. Galarian Meowth, Galarian Ponyta, Galarian Slowpoke, Galarian Farfetch'd, Galarian Corsola, Galarian Zigzagoon, Galarian Darumaka, Galarian Mask, and Galarian Stunfisk, all out of the 7-kilometer eggs. All can be shiny. And honestly, those are some really worthwhile eggs to hatch, in my opinion, if you're gonna grind some 7Ks. I will probably be doing that. There's gonna be event field research, as always, with like Stardust and Pokemon encountered things, and another paid timed research. For $5, you can get an exclusive timed research that gives you encounters with event-themed Pokemon and event-themed avatar pose, and I think that's it. Is that it? There's no bonuses or anything? I guess you're just buying the avatar pose. And maybe it's like Galarian Corsola encounters. Then there's a $10 paid research, and with that, you get 5 extra raid passes, wow, from spinning gyms each day of the event. You get 5, wow, okay, spend $10, you get 6 free raid passes per day from the 27th to the 1st, is from what I'm understanding. Read the fine print, but that's pretty good. You also get 5,000 extra XP per raid, 3 extra candy for catching Pokemon from raid battles, and 1 extra XL candy. That's pretty good for $10 if you're planning on, like, if you're a really big raid grinder and you're already spending money on the game. That's like pretty good value there, which is odd. And that's the max out event. And right now happening in Pokemon Go is the Into the Wild event, which is why I'm hunting for Shiny Toxel. This is also a great event. I'll be uploading a video on it tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed. And over the weekend, we had the Go Wild Area Japan event, and it was crazy, dude. Seeing some of the screenshots and screen recordings, it's looking like this event might be one of the best events we've ever had. Ironically, it's the only event, one of the only events I chose not to travel to go to Japan to play it. But it looks like everybody who went to Japan had an insane time. The raids were crazy. There's shiny costume Snorlax in the wild with that really, really cool kind of like vest around it, which is just insane. The raids, again, were awesome. It was Dialga and Palkia. The mighty Pokemon were insane. This video from Fleece King, he got a shiny mighty Tyrantrum, which is so sick, dude. A wild, shiny, mighty Tyrantrum with question marks or exclamation point CPs and using that like Safari Ball. It's so cool. This event was so cool. People loved it. And 3,211 CP, that's nearly level 50. That's so cool that you can catch level 50 Pokemon with Max Ball or with mighty Pokemon, which is crazy. Also, G-Max Toxtricity is out there, which I'll have a guide on as well this week, don't worry. The whole event looked incredible, and it's gonna be an awesome weekend this weekend, which again, I will have a guide on this weekend for how to go about this event, the Go Wild area, and the best things to do. But get ready for really an insane season for Pokemon Go. I cannot wait for everything coming soon, and I hope you're excited as well. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.